Metacognition. In the College of Engineering, the students had to take a bunch of random electives. Two electives which didn't make sense to me were world religions and racism in America. Nothing personal against those two courses, but I was in the College of Engineering. I had no clue how those courses tied into anything engineering related. I thought I was wasting my time. One day, I went to my advisor and asked him why I was taking those classes. Last I checked, college courses weren't cheap. His response? "It's because you're gaining more perspective of how the world works." I thought that was a slick response. Thought the advisor was strong-arming me into filling his pockets. By the time I got into my first internship, my mindset had changed. I realized exactly what he meant. Aspects such as religion played a big role in the creation of an engineering product. An example was that a lot of our team members were offshored in India. Scheduling a deployment on Diwali would have been in poor taste. Metacognition is when you're aware of your own thinking. Thinking about thinking, or being aware of being aware. This is a big tool in the real world because you oversee your curriculum. No one is telling you which courses to take. There are 5 levels of communication. Level 1, self-awareness. Level 2, dialogue. Level 3, group interaction. Level 4, public speaking. Level 5, media. Metacognition falls into Level 1 communication. Without it, you may be having your time wasted and be completely unaware of it. In school, memorization is rewarded. In the real world, understanding is. If you're putting yourself in scenarios where you're cramming, then you're failing. It means you're showing poor strategy in information accumulation. Tisk tisk. How do I improve? You improve by observing your thinking. One of the best ways to do this is through thinking meditation. A common meditation practice is breathing meditation. This is where you count your breaths. Thinking meditation is where you just observe your thoughts, completely uninterrupted. Go where it takes you. Once you've done this for a few weeks, you've developed the fundamentals of Level 1 communication. Now when you study, you'll understand which areas you're good in and which areas you lack in. Then, you can design a strategy to fill in the gaps. Much more effective than reading random books which have nothing to do with your vision. Just consume information which is eventually going to lead to an output. Everything else is secondary. The more you practice observing your thinking, the more metacognition skills improve. There are a lot of resources out there which will waste time. Being able to spot garbage information is a skill set of its own. Once you begin getting a grasp of your thinking patterns, you'll see links and patterns among subjects much more effectively. You may see how world religions has a lot to do with engineering. Who knows? Level 1 communication reflects all other forms of communication. Invest in Level 1, and it becomes much easier to tackle the other levels.